Okay, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. We're so excited to have you join us today as we offer one of our this is Public Health Graduate School mini fairs. I'm excited to learn more about the schools and programs from my colleagues. My name is Jonathan King, and I'm the Director of Recruitment and Admissions at ASPPH. We have just a few general housekeeping rules before we get started. You can ask a question in writing at any time using the chat function. Simply click on chat on the side and you will be able to type your question and we will be able to respond. A few other housekeeping rules just to help make things more enjoyable for you, the attendee, is that you can change the video layout to active speaker view and also gallery view. And then you're able to hide the participants when they're not the non-speaking participants so that you don't have the overlap of the Zoom boxes on top of the slides. And we do ask that everybody who is not speaking to please make sure that their microphone is on mute. These are a list of our presenters for today. And so what we're going to have is for the first hour, each one of our institutions is going to provide a 5-minute presentation, an overview. And then for the last half of the event, we will have the opportunity for you all to join the presenters in the different breakout rooms. So we're excited to have you and welcome. And before I turn things over to Courtney, I just want to one last reminder to everybody that to please put your microphones on mute if you're not speaking. So with that being said, Courtney, let's get it started.
Wonderful. First off, thank you everybody for joining us today. My name is Courtney Martin. I am the Director of Marketing and Recruitment at the LSU School of Public Health. We are located in one of the greatest cities in the world, and this is my presentation. So our campus is comprised of 6 different schools, all having to deal with exclusively with healthcare topics, everything from the School of Dentistry and School of Medicine, Nursing, Allied Health, to our very own School of Public Health. We are located right in the heart of the city of New Orleans. So probably one of the greatest areas to live in, one of the greatest areas to study in, and especially for public health. The first school of public health ever was established here in New Orleans, and we continue to be a center for the development of various public health programs. Now, our school has a mission. We are a state institution, so we do a lot of work with state health issues, and it does typically, that is our focus. However, the idea is that we work on it on a state level, knowing that there are global implications for the work that we do. We have an MS degree in biostatistics. We have an MPH in 5 different disciplines. We have 3 dual degree programs with the School of Medicine, School of Veterinary Medicine, and School of Social Work. And we have 3 concentrations for the PhD program. This page, I just wanted to show you a couple of the projects, program services that we are working on currently, both our faculty and our students, because I want to let every student know that when you come here, you're involved. We get you in, we get you working, we get you to understand the community that you're a part of. And that's really important to us. We play a very important role within a city that has its own challenges, and we do what we can to really give back to the vibrancy that is this city. I just quickly asked one of our PhD students why she chose us, and I have her answer there, but essentially it was that connection between community and the work that we do. It helps to be able to see the people that you're working with, help see how they help them, see how changes, it starts on a small level and then works its way up. And so for her, that idea that her work and research is going to serve her neighbors in the state and then the country and the world was something that was very appealing. Why the School of LSU Public Health? I mean, brass tacks, it's all about these particular elements. We are accredited. We have some great programs. Our teacher to student ratio is incredibly low, 3-to-1. So you are going to have one-on-one interaction with all of your faculty members, which is great for job placement later on. And we are extremely affordable for both in-state and out-of-state students. So if you're interested in learning a bit more, our website is the lsuhsc.edu, and you'll find all the guidelines and all the things that we offer there. Or you can reach out to me directly. There is my name, my number, my email address, and we're also very active on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. So if you have any questions, feel free to send me a direct message there too. Okay. And with that all being done, I would like to introduce you all to Kiosha from Michigan State University.
Hi, everyone. Just queuing up my PowerPoint here. Good afternoon and good morning, everyone. My name is Kiosha Corder, and I am the Recruitment and Practicum Coordinator for the Master of Public Health program here at Michigan State University. Before I start, I just want to let you know where to find us at. We're on Facebook. We are on Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Venmo. Our Instagram is run by our students, so it's student-led, and all that content is very much student-centric, so join us there for sure. And I just want to give you a little bit of information about MPH by the numbers. We are an entirely online Master of Public Health program, and we've been that way since our inception back in 2008. Program options, there are two ways that you can get a Master of Public Health program, Master of Public Health education here at Michigan State University. You can do our 43 credit MPH program or our 18 credit core disciplines in public health program. If you decided, hey, I want that 43 credit MPH program and you want to go full time, you can complete that in 5 semesters. And with that core discipline certificate, you can complete that in just under a year. But you do have the option to go part-time within our program. So I think that's a great feature for us. You can kind of tally between the two depending on what your schedule looks like and what it permits for you for that semester. I want to jump right into the cost. We are competitive in our tuition and we offer in-state tuition for all students. So you're looking at about $725 per credit hour when you think about the cost to complete the program. So right under $30,000 plus fees for your MPH and $13,000 plus fees for your certificate. And we're offering application fee waiver forms. So if you are interested in applying and you want to apply at no cost to you, you can scan that QR code and fill out that waiver request form and apply for free. Our application process, we do offer rolling admissions and 3 different entry dates. So fall, spring, and summer here on your screen. And our application requirements are here. You can scan that QR code once again to get those application requirements, but they are pretty standard across the board. This is our current model. I just want to show you that there's 15 classes that you have to take to complete your MPH degree. And if you're interested in that certificate, it's your core courses plus your 1 foundational course. Some of our services I think are pretty great for our program, academic and career advising services. We do offer a great one-on-one personal communication and guidance within our program. It's part of our high-touch wraparound services. Faculty mentorship is offered for every student, so you get that one-on-one interaction with your faculty mentor. So when you're thinking about your practicum and your next steps in your job and what that looks like, that faculty mentorship is really important for guidance. And when you work through the field of public health and you're trying to become that public health professional. And we also offer APHA membership for all students within our programs of at least 2 years. So if you're interested in wanting to learn more, please feel free to scan this QR code here and schedule an appointment with our academic advisor. If you have any questions or anything like that, or I know I went pretty quick here, but if you're interested in any more information, scan that QR code, it'll take you to our on-demand webinars and a summary of some information about the program, as well as a summary of some of our faculty and research work. Our phone number and email address are on the screen as well. It was great speaking with you all. I'm going to turn it over to Todd from Ohio State University. Thank you.
All right, thanks for that. Again, welcome everyone. I'm presenting on behalf of the Ohio State University College of Public Health. Some just quick facts. College was founded in 2007. First degree was awarded in 1971. So, we have quite a bit of alumni built into our network at this point. We are CEF accredited, fully renovated building, which you can see behind you, Silver LEED certified. Rankings were 14th among public universities. MHA program is ranked 7th in the nation, and our respective college is located in Columbus, Ohio. Unique to our program, unique to our university, we have 7 health science colleges located on one specific campus that not many other universities can talk about. What this means for our students is collaboration. A lot of these individuals and these different units are coming to public health. There's joint appointments from faculty. Really, we're seeing the root of public health really infiltrating its way into these different health science colleges. And what that does for our students is it provides different perspectives, different conversations based on how public health is influencing these specific health science areas. So that collaboration it's been really impactful for both sides of that conversation. Class profile, this is a snapshot of our last 5 years. Public health has increased its awareness in the last 2 to 3 years for obvious reasons, but we are starting to see that in our program, specifically epidemiology. That program has increased for us drastically. So around 715 applications received. We're at an enrollment of around 150 students on average. We only enroll in the autumn, and we will talk about some of those dates and deadlines when we move on. 3.46 is a cumulative GPA. That's an average, right? It's not a requirement. So for every 3.8, there's 3.2, and those things really do well with balancing themselves out. As far as degrees, we have 4 different degrees that we offer. Right now, you're looking at our MPH, Master of Public Health degrees that we offer. 2 of those are 100% online. The rest will have mostly in-person components. There are some online courses that are offered, but really it's going to still have a traditional in-person feel with classes between the hours of 8 to 5 on Monday through Friday. We also have a standalone Master of Health Administration degree. So the degrees you're looking at right now, these are practical degrees, meaning that they have an administrative or an applied practical experience that is entrenched within the summers between years 1 and 2. So students will find themselves out in the field doing that practical work, and then generally they graduate and jump right into the workforce. With the MPH, you can do a lot of different things. It's pretty broad, even outside of your specific specialization, but there's definitely plenty of opportunities for students to find employment within that specialized program that they are looking for that that they're applying to. We also offer MS and PhD programs. The offering is a little bit more narrow than what the MPH offerings are. These are more academic, so there's no experiential component with the MS or PhD. The MS can roll into a PhD, honestly, for our programs. And many other programs, the MPH is a suitable degree to also enter the PhD. So don't, for our programs, don't think that you have to be in an MS to get to a PhD. That's just not the case for our programs. Admissions criteria. So really no specific undergrads needed, minimum 3.0 GPA, but we take a holistic view of what that application looks like. So we do accept GPAs under 3.0. We just petition out with the graduate school. We do not require the GRE, it's optional. So that is not a requirement for any of our degrees moving forward. Analytical communication. So that comes in the form of personal statements, interviews, email exchanges, phone calls. All of those things are taken into account. Obviously, we have TOEFL, IELTS, Duolingo scores for international students. We do have experience is helpful. It's not required, but it will definitely be helpful for some of our different programs. We need all transcripts, much like everyone else. 3 letters of recommendation, personal statement, resume. Once all of that's completed, Ohio State sends an additional application that we will need in order to put applications into review. Deadlines, December 1 for priority funding, February 1 for our MHA and PhD programs, and we have a May 15th deadline for MPH and the MS programs. And that is my little snippet of information. You can see my contact info here. If you do, I can put that in chat in other areas as well. I appreciate your time, and I am going to kick this off to my colleague Erin down in College Station at Texas A&M.
Yeah, thanks, Todd, so much. Howdy, everybody. My name is Erin Schneider. I'll get my contact information in the chat, but let me start sharing screens with you and we'll get this started. Perfect. Okay. And there we go. All right, so I'm going to talk to all of you about the Texas A&M School of Public Health. As Todd mentioned, we're down in College Station, Texas, a really great hub across San Antonio, Houston, and Austin, Dallas, Fort Worth. So yeah, we have very accessible campus to a lot of areas in Texas, and I'll talk a little bit about that. With that, let me make sure everything's pressing. Perfect. Okay, so public health, that's just a basic definition, but really what I wanted to emphasize on this slide is kind of our areas of expertise here at the School of Public Health. So we have a very robust epidemiology program. We have faculty and research centers focused on emergency preparedness. We also look at healthy aging, health disparities, research, data analysis, ergonomics, which is a fascinating field if you've never considered that, particularly if you have any type of medical or health sciences background. I strongly advise you to look at that program. And then we do have health administration. A little bit about our school. We were founded in 1998 as a school of public health. The university itself has been around for a good while, 1876. We have locations primarily in College Station. However, we do have some remote or satellite campuses in McAllen, Houston, and we have one program in distance education. We are a member of the Hispanic Serving Health Profession Schools, which also gives our students more opportunities for engagement, relationship building, networking. And about 36% of our graduate student population is BIPOC or underrepresented minority students, which is a big value to our students, particularly for those coming internationally, for our students to be able to get a worldview of public health. We are a relatively small school, particularly at the graduate level. I believe our faculty student ratio is 7 students to 1 faculty member. So it is a smaller program where you really do get to know those faculty and have those relationships with them. That lends itself well to classroom engagement as well as career development later on. This is an overview of our graduate programs. We have our Master's in Public Health program. It is about 2 years, maybe 3 years if you decide to do it part-time. It does include the practicum or applied practicum experience, which is your internship most students do in the summer. We offer 6 concentrations. The one that is available face-to-face as well as online is our MPH in epidemiology. But you also have options for joint degree programs with MPH and our public policy program with the MIA. We also have an MD Plus program with our College of Medicine, Masters of Health Administration, and we have new programs with us right now is an MS in Health Education and our doctorate degrees. So happy to talk more about those in the breakout sessions or as a follow-up. We are one of the best value colleges, I would say not only in Texas, but across the nation. Our in-state rates as well as our out-of-state rates are very competitive, particularly for the professional degrees that you're getting from the School of Public Health. We do have internal scholarships. This is always my plug for the financing your degree with ASPPH's website. We do offer assistantships in which some of our scholarships and assistantships will allow you to get in-state tuition. So I know that's very important to some of our students, but we have ample resources here. And real quick, just to talk about our program, some of the things that sets us apart from other schools of public health is we value very much the Aggie network. We have 500,000 former students affiliated with Texas A&M University, and we always say Aggies love to hire Aggies. As I mentioned, best value cost. We also have on-site career services support exclusively for our School of Public Health students, which bodes itself very well to our job placement rates. And as I mentioned, we offer smaller cohorts. Couple highlights on our student life. We have very active student organizations. We do socials. We have Germany abroad trips, or some of the pictures you see here, as well as what we call field trips that go visit sites across Texas, just so you can get really immersed in public health while you're here. And quickly, our deadlines, we spring deadlines only for the MHA and now with the MS Health Education program, but our MPH programs are fall only. You'll have all these deadlines on our website, as well as the application requirements, which were very simple to what Todd mentioned as well. The one caveat with our doctoral programs is a writing sample. I'll get you the links to our international applicant information as well, because there's definitely English language proficiency and WES evaluations that are required. And then I'll leave y'all with this slide as far as just getting to know our program, our students, and how to find more as far as particularly MPH, what concentration is best fit for you. And with that, here's my contact information. And I will hand it off to Kashanti Farmer with the University of Alabama at Birmingham School of Public Health. And thank you all for your time.
Hello. Oh, excuse me. My allergies are acting up just a little bit this morning, but I will go ahead and enter my information in the chat box for everyone to use, and I'll go ahead and share my screen. Before I get started, I do want to thank ASPPH for inviting me here again to speak with all of the prospective students on the opportunities available at the University of Alabama at Birmingham. My name is Kashanti Farmer, and I am the program manager for the Coordinated Degree in Population Health degree programs here at the school. So a couple of background information about UAB and what sets it apart from other institutions, and a couple of fun facts about the school. So we are a public institution located in Birmingham, Alabama, with a city population of about 1.2 million people. We are one of the largest academic medical centers in the United States, which gives our med school and our public health students the advantage when it comes to securing internships, fellowships, and assistantships. We were voted, we were named for 4 straight years as a diversity champion by Insight into Diversity Magazine. We are in the top 10% of universities globally for research and reputation. We are the only CEF accredited school of public health in the state of Alabama. While we are not the only CEF accredited program, we are the only fully CEF accredited school throughout the state. We are ranked number 19 in NIH research funding for 2021. We have received over $37 million in research funding. All of our public health concentrations can be completed completely online. There are over 103 faculty here to assist all of our students, and we have 36 graduate programs and certificates. Can you all see this? Okay. So the graduates of our programs are prepared to improve public health through leading the development, implementation, evaluation, and application of policies and programs around the world for the most vulnerable populations worldwide. Our students will work in a wide array of public health and healthcare roles, and it is very important to us that they are able to receive training in the skills that will make the most impact on their careers and the people in the communities that they serve. Here is a template of one of our MPH degrees for the population health concentration. I wanted to focus on the section of the page where it says approved electives, 19 hours. Those electives have been left blank because we allow students to individualize their program curriculum by selecting any 600 level course that is offered throughout the 5 disciplines in our school, meaning that even though you will be classified as a population health student, you are still able to take courses in biostatistics, health behavior, environmental health sciences, global health studies, health policy organization, and epidemiology. We have 13 coordinated degree programs that are offered in conjunction with either different schools on the campus of UAB or our sister or partner institutions. We have an MSW program with the University of Alabama, as well as a JD MPH program with the Cumberland School of Law at Samford University. And we have a Doctor of Veterinary Medicine and a PharmD MPH degree programs with Auburn University. Here is another template for our MPH in population health in conjunction with a lot of our coordinated degree programs. So this is an example of what the MBA and MPH curriculum would look like. Again, where you see where it says approved electives 10 hours, the only required course that we have is Public Health 610. And the rest of those 7 hours you are able to fill in with any 600 level course or higher. This allows us to have our students individualize and select those topics that will be more beneficial to them within their program. I know that that was extremely fast. And if you all join the breakout room and have any questions regarding anything that I touched on, please let me know. I have included my contact information within the chat box, and I will be in the breakout session to answer any questions for you. And I am passing it over to Mr. Dan at the University of Minnesota.
Thank you, Kashanti. I am going to share my screen. Let's start my little timer here, but everybody can see it right now. So the University of Minnesota is the University of Minnesota system consists of 5 campuses across the state. The School of Public Health is located on the flagship Twin Cities campus in Minneapolis and St. Paul. So nestled around the scenic Mississippi River, the Minneapolis campus sits under the shadow of sparkling downtown skyline. The nearby St. Paul campus is home to rolling green space and historic architecture. Minnesota's diverse climate, ecosystems, and large immigrant and indigenous populations provide a rich and meaningful environment for public health learning and practice. When it comes to working with communities, we have long embraced the notion of engagement rather than outreach, knowing that we have just as much to learn from our communities as they have from us, and that real strength comes from true partnerships. Our heritage of hard work and resourcefulness continues to fuel creativity and problem-solving mentality. As the birthplace of HMOs and home to many of the nation's top healthcare organizations and medical device innovators, there is a natural underlying current of health awareness and action across the state. The state of Minnesota strives to put health at the forefront of all decisions. Our work emphasizes a multidisciplinary, multidimensional approach to public health. A long and close partnership with State Health Department, one of the best in the country, gives our students on-the-ground experience and allows our faculty to work with colleagues in the field. The School of Public Health is divided up into 4 academic divisions. The Division of Epidemiology and Community Health focuses on disease and health in various populations. Our faculty and students examine the distribution, cause, and prevention of diseases and how human behavior affects overall health. In the Division of Health Policy and Management, students will learn from faculty who are reshaping and innovating the rapidly changing healthcare environment. From influencing access to care to determining how a healthcare system is structured, policy and leadership play a strong role in public health and programs in this division. And programs in this division will prepare you to be a leader in the field. The Division of Environmental Health Sciences focuses on environmental and occupational health concerns, from investigating hazards in our environment to establishing the basis for public health policy. And finally, the Division of Biostatistics focuses on the development of statistical methods for biomedical research. Through this division, we collaborate with university research partners on projects including HIV/AIDS, heart and lung disease, cancer, neuroimaging, and many other clinical disciplines. And also new to the Division of Biostatistics is our public health data science MPH. This program will equip students with the data management, manipulation, analysis, and communication skills that will allow them to contribute to designing, understanding, and implementing public health efforts in the future. So we are excited that we just welcomed our first incoming students for the Public Health Data Science MPH this past fall. So just this week. And finally, in terms of the applications, I would mimic a lot of the application requirements that other programs have shared, including that the GRE is not considered as part of our admissions evaluation process for any of our master's or doctoral programs. So it's not just optional, it's actually not considered. So we do redact any GREs that are submitted with the application. But I forgot to reintroduce myself at the beginning. Again, my name is Dan Cheng. I'm the Associate Director of Recruitment and Admissions for the University of Minnesota School of Public Health. There's my contact information, and I also had put it in the chat. So I look forward to having a chance to talk to you more about the process in our breakouts. So with that, I'll pass it on to back to Johnston with ASPPH.
Okay, great. Thank you, Dan, and thank you to all of our presenters. Just a reminder that what we're going to do now is we are going to ask people to head out into the breakout rooms, and please take time to stop and learn more about the different schools and programs that have joined us today. You can always make sure to ask questions in this more personal environment with your camera on, or if you just want to simply enter in questions with the chat feature, you can do that as well. And we did want to make sure that we are you are aware of some of our upcoming events in the next week. We have a large virtual graduate school fair on September 13th, and you can see on the 15th and 20th we have additional mini fairs coming up. So at this time, each one of our presenters will be hosting their own breakout room, and this will be a chance for you to go in and get to know them and ask your specific question. I know that there were some questions in the chat about language proficiency requirements, and those are going to be slightly different per each institution. So we will let people kind of answer those questions on that one-on-one basis. Anthony, if you want to go ahead and launch the breakout rooms, that would be great. And everyone is invited to go join the breakout room that they would like. If you're having difficulty joining a breakout room, if you want to enter your name into the chat, and we can assist you with sending you to the breakout room. And we are recording this. Okay. And all of our mini fair reporting will be published online. So thank you all so much. Enjoy the breakout rooms, and we will be here in the main room if you have any trouble accessing the breakout rooms.